Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dungeon of the Endless. So far this run is going better than I was afraid it might. I think the number one thing I need to be careful of is power application. Like, that's the thing that's going to kill me, I'm afraid, is that I'm going to power rooms in kind of a goofy way, and we're going to end up in a situation where I have to go through like 7 unpowered rooms to get to an elevator, and we're going to get mulched. So, let's just keep that in mind as we continue. I think this is a really strong team, though. In particular, this cooking with gas ability is, like, very silly. I should be using it more aggressively, actually, because of the fact that it increases the dust loot probability of the monsters. Okay. So, like, right now, on cooldown. Probably not actually on cooldown, because the damage part of it is so valuable and so important, but during this early phase, where we're almost never going to have to fight more than 1 room of monsters at a time, we should probably hit this on cooldown so that we can try to get as much dust as possible. 1 extra dust there would have made a big difference. Alright, we have lots of industry. We're low on food and science. I think I'm going to go food first. We'll move Hikensha up to this room, and somebody can stand over here and be the blocker. I guess Nenor, because his best ability doesn't actually require him to be present for it to work. And we're not going to power this room if we don't have to, because I don't know. I mean, because of all the stuff I've said, because I'm terrified, basically. Alright, come on, this thing. We're definitely activating it. Oh, it ate all the module slots. It's bad. That's really bad, actually. That's super, super bad. You know, sometimes we get lucky with those. Actually, very frequently we get lucky with those. It's hard to be upset about it not going the way we want. I think we probably have this without popping cooldowns. Yeah, these two are a good combo. Obviously, Rosetta's a great combo with anybody. So, do we want to explore this way? I think I'm going to move Hikensha over here. Let's put down... if Hikensha's going to be operating here, do I want this to be a science creator? Because we don't really need that much science. I would love to have put a science creator here so we can put down another food thing here. We still do need a lot of research. Yeah, alright. Move Hikensha over so that we can take advantage of her as defense. And let's keep exploring. I think, just based on the fact that there are 3 doors over here, it's way more likely for the... should we pop this? The loot buff, yeah, does apply to all monsters on the floor. Okay. Just the fact that there's more doors over here, obviously, makes it somewhat more likely for the elevator path to be on this side. Okay, he's selling stuff in exchange for science. Well, alright, that makes operating the science module feel a little bit better. I probably do want to actually light this little back corner if I can, so this seems like a fine place to put down another thing. Does it need to be an industry generator yet? Them costing 30 each now. I think we probably could put down another food thing, but I'm unsure. I'm unsure whether it's better to build industry or food there. Alright, let's keep looking. I should probably fall back to here. Alright, we gotta watch out for those. The blue crystal head guys, I think they do damage your modules. I know the red ones do AoE damage to everything. The blue ones might do the same thing. It does look like this module is maybe more damaged than one we put down before it, so that might well be the case that he did a little bit of damage here, which is annoying, certainly. Okay, another dead end. Wow, that's a really close elevator spawn. Okay, well, good information. Let's maybe put down some defense modules. I think we're just gonna go nice cheap prisoner prods everywhere. I really need a little bit more dust so that I can build another major. Okay, we got spawns. Make sure we turn this thing on. And we got the wave notification, so Nanor can run over here. Alright, there's a beetle coming for that door. He will not make it through the room, I don't expect. Man, even with the dust loot probability boost, a fairly significant one, not a single point of dust from that group of monsters. That is a real bummer. Alright, let's see what Death is selling over here. He's selling stuff for food. Well, we don't need a machine gun. We actually are pretty low on accessories, though. I think I'll buy both of these. We got a rabbit's foot, which we will give to Hikensha, obviously. Hold on, let's close him. That little bit of wit. And then we also got an executive's armband, which... Sorry, what does this skill do? Plus 3% odds to make the targeted monster attack the other monsters. So not a very good item, really. It's most of the time going to do actually nothing. We don't even really need the extenders, because I assume that you can't stack up this bonus multiple times, and we do already have extenders. But this, it does still give some reasonable amount of health. No, it's a very small amount of health. Well, whatever. Alright, what about you? What about the science merchant? Do we want to pick up one of these science things? I guess there's no reason not to pick up Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. A shield wouldn't be a terrible thing. We're not all wearing armor, are we? Oh no, that's right. We actually got a lot of armor drops really early. Well, we're getting reasonable science income and we haven't found a research crystal yet, so I feel like this is an okay purchase. So wit +2 to everybody. It doesn't actually matter which one of them holds it, because it and the rabbit's hood both only have 2 wit, so... yeah, doesn't make a difference. I guess it's more likely... it's more likely that Rosetta is going to be involved in combat, so the extra HP is more relevant on her. Okay, and then we could probably sell these guns, or these extra weapons. I think selling them for science is pretty reasonable. And do I want to buy a shield? 10 defense is probably more valuable than 5 attack power, and this ability, every once in a while, will be really cool. I do wonder how this works. Make the targeted monster attack the other monsters. So, does this only trigger on your actual, like, basic auto attack, or does this trigger on all of your effects? Because if there's some chance of it triggering from cooking with gas damage, that would make this a neat combo. I guess we'll hold on to it for now. We'll see if we observe any instances of that occurring. And we should probably get some levels for some people. I kind of want to like really focus on leveling up Nanor. I bet we're going to get the second level of this at like level 14, because it was his last skill to unlock. So maybe we shouldn't worry about that. That was maybe worth picking up. A little worried about how little dust we have over here. Okay. As if it heard me. I probably should have lit this, huh? I immediately lit a room thinking, okay, we'll try to block some spawns here, but I'm already not thinking about the fact that I can't unlight stuff. This should have been the light. Have everything coming through the same way. Well, listen, I get a lot of comments. Telling me things about my abilities at video games, and nobody has ever accused me of being too good at stuff. Alright, how do we want to do this? I guess we could move... No, we're just gonna... This is just gonna be a place where a lot of combat has to happen. Until we get some more dust and we can, yeah, and then if we lit this, we'd have the, we'd have that module running. This was thoughtless. Alright, let's push on. Do I want to move Hikensha? No, probably not, given that there are going to be so many enemies coming through there. Okay, huge amount of dust is very valuable. We definitely want to light this. I probably can't move you fast enough to block spawns. No. Okay, one more door on that. We could force an early reset. Yeah, okay. Cost of that is super low. So the way the reset costs work is they scale with the amount of time left on your abilities combined, I'm pretty sure. So if we don't use Last Supper, it will be cheaper to reset cooking with gas. It seems like it's a certain amount of science, maybe like 3-ish science, for each door worth of cooldown on your abilities in total, and you can't choose to reset just one. So it's going to be a good idea probably for us, the way we're running things right now, to not use Last Supper like ever, so that resetting cooking with gas will always be as cheap as possible. Oh, that's interesting. If you hit escape and then unescape, it unpauses the game if it was paused. That's good to know, because that could totally get you killed sometimes. This is actually getting like kind of harsh. We need to level up Akensha a little bit. She needs more combat stats. This is a really long cooldown. I think I'm going to try to save this. We might just have to do some healing. Monsters are dying pretty quickly, so it looks like it won't be too much healing. These AoE skills are really great. I guess, actually, it's better for me to block here and just build a couple of... This is the kind of situation where you want smoking guns. Rooms where monsters won't be in them for very long, so that the smoking gun stops firing a lot and takes time to retarget. But I don't know if I want to build a pair of smoking guns, because I think this might be the next room that we light. No, this should be the next room that we light, so we could build in it. And honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about our industry situation going into the next floor, because we're probably not going to build another major module on this one after this. So let's make this food. So yeah, then I guess it doesn't matter where we light. I'm debating about the industry cost of building a second smoking gun here. You know, let's go ahead and leave this room unlit. There's not a lot of value in lighting it, so this will take care of a lot of the stuff that spawns through there. Alright, feeling okay about exploration. What have we here? Another prisoner prod upgrade? Yep, probably worth it. So we have a pretty good escape that we can make. I think I want to light this. Have you run to here, see if we can do it fast enough to block spawns. We could not! Get the heck out of there. Okay, spawn notification happened, so everybody in the pool. And yeah, six science to restore the ability. So it does look like it's 3 science per turn. That's doing some good damage. So do I want to do this? Do I want to reset this again? It's kind of a big spawn. I guess it's only 2 waves. Although it will never be more than 2 waves over here anymore. Yeah, you know what? Let's not, because the odds that it's going to get us another room's worth of power are very, very high, right? There's no way we're going to get 10 dust out of it. And we may need it for the fact that we're now going to get spawns near the elevator in a way that we can't really control. Okay, don't think we're gonna... yeah, we should heal. I was about to say I don't think we're gonna have to. Alright, the minor modules are holding out for the moment. Yeah, we're definitely taking damage on this module. Look at how much lower it is than that one. Okay. So here's where it gets a little tricky. I think we're gonna post over here, because I really, really don't want stuff spawning on this side of the crystal. Also, we found a pea shooter. Do I want to turn that into science? Yeah, that's probably fine. So I haven't seen any evidence of monsters turning against each other from the armband. I'm kind of thinking we might want to toss this armband. It's just sort of not a good item. If you had somebody who attacks really fast... No, even so, 3%, right? Yeah. The flavor text on that is, everyone gets confused while trying to look busy. Yeah, of course I would accidentally try to kill my friends. Just, you know, it's just a thing that happens. Anybody could understand that. Oh, interesting. Another one of those. So, how do we want to distribute power here? Because we should do it right now, right before we potentially get spawns. Probably it makes sense to... I want to power this, just to make life as easy as possible on this side. But also, if I don't power this, we're going to start to have difficulty exploring. I think it's got to be over here. Or it could be over here. It should be over here, and then we'll just block this with heroes. Yeah, because we should not have an unlit room adjacent to the elevator. That's going to make it very hard to explore in this direction. Alright, do I want to do this? Yeah, I think so. I think that was worthwhile. So which rooms do we want to power? Do we need to power this one? Do I think we're okay over here? And if we power this one, it just makes the elevator run so easy. And then we'll put up here. Look at that. We're actually pretty comfortable. We get to run back to a powered room and put these guys in safety. We do not get any dust from them, which is a shame. Did I finish my... Yes, we did finish our research. Let's get some more. Okay, well, yeah, we should definitely take that. If they're going to offer you a two-level jump on a resource creation module, you should absolutely take it. Okay, no spawns. Well, let's grab this, and then we're probably going to have to put up some towers on this side. Right, because we can't block enough rooms over here. So... Prisoner Prod 3 is doing 12 damage per shot. We're going to have a bunch of heroes over here to handle some of the fighting. I wonder if we should move Kensha over to this module. Because now we only have one room potentially spawning enemies here, and they have to get through 2 sets of defenses, which gives us some time to figure stuff out. I'm going to do that. Get Kensha over here. And I'm just gonna go real cheap on the defenses on this side. Still potentially a lot of rooms. Alright, we do need to end the floor, like, soon. Stuff is starting to get a little out of control. Oh, that helps. I probably need to light one of these rooms, I think. It's not really what I want to do, but... no matter which one, it probably doesn't... Okay. Light this. He should probably be here, because I think Rosetta's quite a bit faster than he is, right? Yeah, 48 versus 35, and that's with him having speed increasing armor. Okay, we don't need this here, but I also don't... there's not really a lot of value in bulldozing it, probably. So we're going to get some stuff spawning on this side as we continue to open doors. I wonder if it's worth building up now. We're actually a little lower on industry due to finding that second dust factory, so maybe... let's be conservative with our spending for the moment. We'll establish a couple of industry generators immediately on the next floor. Okay, should be able to stop spawns anywhere but the elevator. Can monsters actually spawn in the elevator? We haven't seen a spawn in the elevator in a while. No, we must have, though, before. Yeah, we saw enemies spawning here and running into the smoking gun room. Oh, Bloody Showman. What does this do again? Attack power +4 for each monster in the room, up to a max of 30. Yeah, that's the move. Let's go sell this armband, because I really don't think it's very good. And we actually have some food for leveling up. Okay, so sacrifice. This is the thing that Ken has. Definitely more usable now since we get auto heals again. Alright, let's see if there's anything worth spending our new science on. Yeah, I'll take that. Maybe I shouldn't have, though. I'm a little worried that we're not going to want to open 3 more doors on this floor. You know, with all these prods over here, we probably don't need to guard this area quite this much. Nanor and Hikensha and all of the turrets can probably handle 1 room worth of spawns. Let's body block over here a little bit better. Okay, well, I hope that we're past spawn time now. I'm definitely going to engage some stuff. God, look at how slow stuff is when you have Kneecapper on. Okay, so we are getting enemies spawning through here, but I think they're mostly under control. Oh. Now he's getting his butt kicked over here and I'm not paying attention. Keep an eye on him and see if we have to heal him. I'm gonna have some people run over there, although I suspect the problem will be resolved before they arrive. Okay, I don't actually have to heal him. I don't think. We good on this side? Stupid thing stopped to kill my guns. What a jerk. Okay. Understand, when I say stupid, I'm criticizing it out of frustration. It's actually a real good plan. It should definitely be there and killing the guns. Why don't we block all the rooms on this side from spawning? Did it kill both of the guns? No, there's only one. Oh yeah, I can see a health bar here. Is it worth rebuilding? Probably. Seem to be doing a lot of damage. Okay, where are we at? We do, I suppose, we have enough science that we should probably check and see if there's something we want to be researching here. Apparently I'm committing to just finishing the floor. We're probably pretty close to the end of it anyway. And I do think that I probably stopped building major modules early. I have a bad habit of underestimating the number of doors we're going to see. One in this room. Okay, this room, despite obviously appearing powered, is not powered. I guess, wait. Go back here. Try to stop spawns from happening. We did not get the waves incoming notification yet. There it is, okay. So I guess we fall back on this side to here, which is unfortunate because there's not any defenses up. This room really looks powered when we're standing in it. I think actually this is an okay time to do a reset. We should pop this ability. We have monsters coming from multiple sides, and you know how bad I am at paying enough attention. We had a beetle spawn and start breaking that door immediately. I'm gonna try to run Troya through there. We had to back him off to, first of all, to block spawns, and secondly, to prevent all the monsters from ganging up on him in this room. But he needs to go and handle that. And we just have a lot of stuff incoming. This might be really bad. The good news is we can totally bail on the floor. We have that option. Not ideal. This looks pretty controlled, so let's... I guess you should go to the place where the people are. Rosetta fights a lot better with a friend. I'm real concerned that we're not going to get this done in time. We didn't. That thing opened the door. So, this is about to get really, really ugly, probably. Also, a bunch more monsters appeared. Somehow. Okay, that's good. That's done. That thing is still trying to break doors down. We did get some dust. You want to light this. We're gonna have a lot of monsters in a second here. Alright, you get in there. They're gonna kill that research node, but that's fine. We didn't have anything researching on it. That's actually, like, totally cool. It's gonna buy us some time. This stuff I'm a little worried about. How are there monsters up here? I guess they got to this room and then decided with a character and the crystal being equidistant, they care more about the character. I mean, sorry, merchant, but actually I'm like pretty happy about that. Alright, so we have to be very careful. There's still a door left, so maybe this is greedy, but I don't really want to move Hikensha. And the fact that I don't want to move Hikensha means I kind of don't want to move Rosetta either, because Rosetta fights much better when she's got a teammate. If the monsters are going to take forever to get established over there, we can have her run this way. And yeah, I'm going to pause a ton, I apologize. Okay, that's probably under control now. That's probably under control. Yeah, that guy's dead. I don't have to worry about that. Heal you. Rosetta's good ability is not available because it has the longest cooldown ever. That guy's dead. Okay, stuff's finally starting to get into Akensha's room, and this is looking under control. So I'm going to pull both of them back to here. Oh! I'm going to pull both of them back to here. Man, these modules in here really not doing the damage. Everybody's got to fall back. Okay, well, that got resolved in real short order. Okay. We didn't lose very much dust. I don't think that was a big deal. Should we continue? There's like a reasonable chance that this is the last door. But we should probably do that thing where we're ready for it not to be the last door. I'm going to keep the big attack power boost on you. These bracelets are probably better than a lucky rabbit's foot on you. I can't click the X. There we go. I'm going to put Chef Nanor over here. Get us ready to run, if it looks like it is necessary to run. Are we... Okay, none of our turrets over here are actually dead yet. Everything in this room died, but I'm not spending industry to rebuild, so I guess it doesn't matter whether our turrets are actually dead. Alright, please let this be the last door. Did we finish the research we were doing? We did. We should check, because there's a real good chance that we are done with the floor, and if we can start something and have it immediately conclude, that would be cool. The Claymore Mine might well be worth picking up. Alright. If this is the last door, we have a real easy run out of here. We definitely will not stay and fight. Okay. Go, go, go. Okay, it looks like we didn't get spawns anyway. Well, that's easy enough. Had a little bit of a scare there at the end, but we recovered. We got a lot of good researches done there. We did not build up as many resources as we could have. I definitely stopped building major modules too early. Just underestimating the number of doors on the floor again. I still think we're in a good place. This run is proving to be a little difficult. Manipulating the power on the floor, constantly like depowering and repowering things, turns out to be a thing that I do a lot of. It's probably a good idea for us to put up an industry generator early. Don't want our industry supplies to dip too low. Do I want to do it again immediately? Yeah, you know what? Let's build up a little bit. I do think this is a pretty good crew. Alright, happy to see the power necessary to put up a thing here. And it's probably food this time. Alright, let's explore past Tekensha. I don't love how small all these rooms are, especially the fact that they're small in the direction the monsters will run through them to get to the crystal. Things are going to spend very little time in some of these. We probably have enough food to level up some people. Everybody have their second skill? They do. Yeah, maybe we'll get lucky. Because cooking with gas unlocked at such a low level, maybe it'll go up to tier 2 at a relatively low level. We should definitely replace Tekensha's Hitchhiker's Guide. Alright. Speed plus 100%. So, given that we can't build in here for 8 turns, do I want to power this room at all? Or should we maybe just like leave the chef here and start exploring in another direction for a while to try to find another place to build a major module sooner? I think that's probably what we're going to do. Maybe through the toxic cloud was the wrong way to go, though. Oh hey, Elise Ness. She is a pretty good character, a pretty strong fighter, and I think she will be a fine guardian for this module that we're going to build here. Debating between our 3 options. I think there's a case to be made for each of them. Industry is probably the least necessary, but also we could potentially end up building a lot of turrets. That said, we had very little industry generation on the last floor, and we were never in a position where we even had to think about whether or not we could afford things. There's still things to research, things that are worth researching. But also, leveling up heroes is good. We just need, like, a huge amount of food. So given that we're doing it this way, do I want to move to Kensha? No, we're probably okay for now. If we start to have a lot of unpowered rooms over here, we'll consider it. It's the wrong guy selected. I'll fall back and let our friend help. I mean, she's basically like a full-on space marine, so useful in a fight. Don't talk politics with her, but, you know, useful in a fight. What is this one? Zeroed out defense, but big health regen in rooms that don't have monsters. Okay, that sucks. 5 turns. Yeah, that's a bad one. Am I just gonna go food again? Yeah. Yes, I am. We've been pretty lucky. We've gotten a lot of module slots available early on here. Okay, a powered room. I mean, we should just build again, right? Probably actually have some science creation. This room has 7 module slots, so this is beautiful. If we can get this lit, this is a great bottleneck. It's a shame it's not the room that Elise is in, but the other room that she's in does have 5 module slots. Maybe we will just build our defenses here. I guess it'll depend on which monsters we get. If we have monsters in the pool that attack majors, we're going to have to build defenses here. Okay, a dead end. Well, maybe we'll never have to worry about it at all. This guy's selling aftershave. Is a fire pick an upgrade for... Never mind, every one of us is a sword character. That's right, I forgot. We got rid of Jalari immediately. So a guard uniform is 9 defense. It's basically just better than this used chitin. Alright, let's buy it. The aftershave, what Skulker does is it causes monsters to completely ignore your hero. I'm not sure... Not at all, unless they're carrying the crystal, obviously. I'm not at all sure how much I like that. There are definitely applications for it, but... Let's see, we can sell you and you, and there's no situation where we're going to need this, right? So we'll light this, we'll move the chef over to here, and we'll start exploring this way. And it turns out we don't have to build any defenses on this this side at all, probably. 3 more turns before we can build there. 3 more turns before we can build there. And I might I don't know if I'm going to build both of them, because our major modules are starting to get pretty expensive. But I'm trying not to make the same mistake of underestimating the number of doors we're going to open. In fact, everybody back to here. And as the monsters approach, pop this thing. Hopefully we can get some dust out of them. Okay, so arm zombies. I saw an arm zombie there. It looks like this floor is largely hero-focused monsters. Okay, another speed boost. Really, really unusual and weird number of steelers here. Gosh, I hope we find enough dust to light another room soon. This would be a really good place to have some defenses up. We do have the emergency generator. It's really expensive now, though. I've built a lot of stuff already. I'd really like to not have to use it. Okay, that was exactly enough dust. I'm pretty sure there's no version of this where we don't light this room, right? We need it for defense against all the stuff that's coming through. I don't want to play D in this tiny little room. Let's go ahead and light this and immediately build in it. I'm going to build another food replicator. We're going to move a Kensha in here. And we're going to just put up defenses right now. I think it's okay to go for just prisoner prods. Claymore Mine is 20 damage on the thing that it targets, 15 on everything else on a 2-second cooldown. That's really long. I'm just going to go... Until we get that Claymore upgraded, I don't know that I'll want to build any of them. Okay, that's not quite available again yet. Alright, I think we're okay here. And levels. This is going to be a floor where we get to buy a lot of levels on a lot of heroes. Okay, he gets food for killing monsters. Does that mean I want to redistribute these? Thing is, like, it doesn't hurt us that much for him to be away from the party. If somebody's got to keep a distant thing clear, it should be him. So that, unfortunately, that passive just is not very good for us. We should definitely keep leveling up other people as well. Okay, well... I do wish that repair did something on this this pod. You know, like the pod that doesn't let you health regen at least turns your passive health regen stuff into some defense. The repair skill should be replaced with something else while you're playing organic pod. It shouldn't just do nothing. Okay, dead end. I think I backed out of this room too quickly. Well, we should use the skill. Just try to increase our dust loot probability as much as possible. Alright, good damage. It's nice to see nice to see this dude with the speed buffs. He really does tear around the rooms. So we actually don't know where the crystal is, and now I'm getting a little nervous. Because what we're going to have here is that situation I was afraid of, where we are probably going to end up with a bunch of unpowered rooms on the way to the crystal. I'm real scared of that. Okay, so we're potentially getting up to 3 rooms of spawns here. I should probably leave a Kensha on this side and just build a couple of turrets over here, but I'm not. I'm nervous. I'm being honest. This is really close to the crystal. If we get more power, if we get enough power to run another room, it has to be this room, right? Are we getting spawns too? I think I'm gonna reset this. It's way too dangerous to not make sure that we can kill this guy. Okay. Freya went straight for him, but that wasn't necessarily going to be the case, and we did not get any spawns anywhere else. Okay. We gotta light this room, right? I need a little bit more defense space on this side. Okay. I probably don't want to build a major. At some point here, we're going to want to light this room so that we can bring Nanor down to play on this area over here. Try to keep it a little safer. Okay, we got pulsed. So it does seem like the pulse event means that there can't be spawns on that on that particular door opening. Unfortunately, it did pulse the single worst room that it could have pulsed. Well, given that Hikensha's not operating right now, I wonder, should I drop her back to operate this for a couple of turns, or should I just use her as a spawn blocker? I think I'm going to do the latter. Let's do this. Because this path is slightly longer, it'll take them longer to get into this room. This is bad, though. I do not like the way that has gone. It seems like the stuff stays depowered for, like, 3 or 4 door openings, which sucks. Okay, we got the wave notification. We can all move. Alright, nice and easy. They are attacking the modules in here, so I'm glad I went cheap on them. Smoking gun upgrade? Probably that one. So we might get spawns in here. It'll probably be fine. Boy, I sure hope I find that elevator soon. Okay, it looks like we're not getting actual waves. Please don't kill that. I just started working that. Okay. Very distracted. That's annoying that they're going to attack the active crystal. It sucks that we found it on the last path that we went on instead of the first. Oh, this stuff's back active again. We should definitely get you back in here. Yeah, I'm a little worried about how far away the elevator is going to end up being from the entrance. Okay, that helps. That helps a lot. Fall back, try to prevent some spawns somewhere. There's the wave notification. I hit this right now. Okay. There's a nice delay. Took a lot of extra time for the enemies over here to get to the guns. I'm gonna really miss this after we open this next door. So we definitely have to light stuff in the direction of the elevator. We just don't know which direction that is. Because it's possible that this is the elevator, but it's also possible that it's like down here. So I think for right now I actually can't spend this. Or maybe I should spend it here and free up an extra room. The thing is, when we're doing the elevator run, it won't matter if stuff is spawning here, right? Because it's too far away from the path for it to be relevant. So I think we do have to save this. I can't afford to light rooms that are not in the direction of the elevator at this point. You're kidding me, there's another door down here? Ugh. Alright, I gotta back up. So you need to get in here. Chef needs to get in here. You know what? I'm just gonna reset this like all the time. Because it's awesome. It's an awesome ability. Oh, also, I need to rebuild the prisoner prod in here. I'm gonna use Tower of Babel. There's a lot of stuff in this room. Okay, he's coming as quickly as he can. Did we really clear out all the spawns over here already? Huh. Okay. That was fewer enemies than I was expecting. If this is the elevator, that's gonna really suck for us. That's a lot of darkness to run through. It's actually not even the end of that path. Wow. That's crazy. Well, again, we can't... I don't feel I can spend dust until we know where the elevator is here. It looks like we're not actually getting spawns this time. Let's all meet up in the turret room. Except for Hikensha, who has important stuff to do. I gotta remember to level people up. Hold on, let's spend some levels right now. So leveling up the chef, trying to get access to cooking with gas 2 is probably still reasonable. We do actually have to level up our fighters as well. We know that kneecapped 2 is probably at like level 14, which does disincentivize leveling Treya up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna focus on Nanor a little bit. We'll see if we can get lucky and get level on cooking with gas early. It's not really getting lucky. There's no randomness to it, but you know what I mean. Right, we do need to rebuild the other prisoner prods here. Hopefully this is a good example of why I wanted to get prisoner prod upgrades this game, because I had a suspicion things were going to go like this once we start meeting the monsters that actually do damage to modules in rooms. Please tell me this is not the elevator. I will be so sad if this is the elevator. Okay, well, at least we prepared for it, so we can light these 2 rooms right now. We do have to explore out to the sides here. We have to be able to station people. Jeez. Okay, so I actually do not want to station people here or here. We need 9 more dust. We need to light this room. And then we have to station 1, 2, 3 as our crystal runner runs in. So we need to try to find 9 more dust, or we're going to have a really bad elevator run. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like that's very likely that we're going to find 9 more dust. Oh, we found a small amount of science. That's very similar to 9 more dust. Lost our research crystal, unfortunately. Come on, just a huge amount of dust sitting here in the room. Well, we found a place to use some of this science, I guess. Yeah, we're probably going we're gonna end up opening every door here, so may as well start a big research. Still really hoping to find some dust in a room. Alright, there's the wave notification, so everybody get running. We'll hit this once we have some monster contact. Alright, give me some dust. Do I want to... Do I know where that... Okay, the beetle's over here. We're not in danger. I think it's probably worth activating Kneecapped. We're going to end up with a lot of enemies in this room. We're probably actually almost done over here, so I'm going to bounce you. They destroyed the major food module, which is a little inconvenient. Looks like we're actually pretty done on that side. Let's bring Hikensha over then. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. There are a lot of unlit rooms on this side of the thing. I'm debating whether I want to just get into escape configuration now. I think I kind of do. I think what we really want is for this to be the last door. So... who's our crystal runner right now? 35, 36, 35, 45. Okay. Rosetta, crystal runner, stands here. Ikensha stands here. Treya opens this door. And then... I'm going to move the 2-2 actually over to him. I think. Or maybe... nah, it should be... nope, you don't have armor. Never mind. Do this. So he's going to end up fighting stuff more. He should... the guy with the defense should be the one in the front there. If this is not the last door, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Please, no monsters? Okay, an EMP. That's good because it means no spawns. Actually, yeah, that's like pretty good. That's a pretty good thing to have happened, remarkably enough. I've never been so happy to be EMP'd. So we're probably... fingers crossed that this is the last door. I should probably go ahead and put down a bunch of stuff in this room. This is a nice cheap thing to do, and it will help with the fact that a bunch of monsters are going to spawn over here and run toward us as we're pulling the crystal. And then I think the plan is still the same. Open this door. You block spawns. So actually, it should be Rosetta opening the door. You just keep blocking spawns here. Rosetta runs back, grabs this. As soon as Rosetta's in this room, Troya runs... This is a mess, because we really, really do not have enough dust for the position that we're in. There's more? Are you kidding? Do I... What do I do? Is our position defensible at all? No, it's not. I'm going to open this other door and we're going to leave. Okay. That was the last door. I know, Troya, you're not actually the guy, but you're still pretty fast. We gotta adjust the plan a little bit here. Yep, because we're going to get spawns and we cannot hold them for... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Camera suddenly decided that I needed to know about that pyro more than I needed to know about the thing that I was obviously trying to look at. Alright, so we're definitely going to cook with gas. He's just going to get, like... Oh my god. Look at how many enemies that is. I'm glad I have a large supply of food. The thing is, if he falls back or if Akensha comes to help him, we're going to start getting spawns in these rooms. That can't happen, so he's just going to have to stand there and tough it out. I'm going to have to heal him, like, a ton. Yep, go ahead and Last Supper. Hurry, everybody, hurry. So this is the nightmare scenario, and we are basically surviving. Alright, get in this room and help him. Rosetta's presence should soften things up considerably. We got almost no monsters coming for the crystal. I'm really surprised by how that went. I was expecting a lot of stuff to run this way, but it all went after Nanor. I guess because all of the enemies here are hero-focused. Almost everything here is hero-targeted. So when they got to this room, anything that spawned here or here saw him as being closer than the other heroes. So I could have positioned our stuff to take advantage of their targeting priorities. I did not do that, and we probably lost like 100 food due to not targeting stuff correctly. Okay, we can definitely hit Tower of Babel here. That'll make this a little bit easier. Okay, good kills, good kills. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, that was bad. That was really rough. Alright, I know this is maybe a little bit shorter than the episodes generally are, but I do not want to try to tack another entire floor onto the end of this here. So, that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you are all enjoying my terror as we ascend here up to the more dangerous floors. Come back next time to see if the next time that happens is the last time. And we'll see you then.